Hey guys, Michael here from michaelsherlock.com. In this video, I want to talk to you about Microsoft's CES press conference. Essentially a recap or synopsis of what they announced and actually what they didn't announce. So they really announced two different types of things. They spoke a lot about gaming and their Xbox, but then they spoke a lot about technology separately as a whole. So let's talk about that tech category first. They didn't mention a lot about Microsoft Office 2010, which I actually have been beta testing for a while now, and I think it's a good suite of productivity applications. But that will be coming this year, and I am pretty excited that that will finally hit the market, and you should be too, because again, it is a great suite of applications with web app companion software, or online, whatever. Also, they didn't talk about Windows Phone 7, which essentially is the upgrade from Windows Mobile 6. They want you to get Windows Phone 7. Windows Mobile 6.5 or Windows Phone 6.5, I always have viewed as a band-aid. Now, other companies have confirmed that Windows Phone 7 is actually coming this year and coming pretty quickly upon us. I wouldn't confirm that, and Microsoft sure hasn't, but eventually we will see Windows Phone 7, so keep that in mind. Now, they also didn't mention the Courier tablet, which we had seen and speculated that HP was going to be building, but they actually showed us an HP multi-touch tablet called the Slate. It's from HP. It runs Windows. You're supposedly going to be able to run games, so maybe that'll have the Tegra 2 on there. Maybe it'll have an Ion or Ion 2 chipset. We don't really know. Production models aren't slated to be built anytime soon, but prototypes should be coming shortly, so we have nothing really concrete to say about that. Although it is a pretty cool looking tablet, it's definitely not the Courier that we had seen in different rumors prior to CES. They talked a little bit about Windows 7 and how it's been widely adopted and looks pretty good for the horizon on what will be available. But they didn't really announce anything, obviously, because Windows 7 just recently came out, so they have nothing new to mention at this time. They predominantly talked about gaming, and I think that's an important thing to mention here. I thought it was a little bit out of character because they usually do most of their announcements at E3, but they decided to talk a lot about gaming at CES. So the first thing they talked about, and they talked about this throughout, was the NUI, the Natural User Interface. Basically, it's built for the millions, designed for the consumer, so it's really easy to use. The idea is you'll be able to pick up and play and just easily interact with your gaming and your technology. And this new philosophy is being spent across gaming and across their other technology lines as well, NUI. Now, the first thing is Project Natal. They just think that it's supposed to be an interactive entertainment business. So instead of just being a way to interact with Xbox as a game, they're expecting it to be used for a lot of different functions. Productivity functions, maybe pictures, videos, whatever. They expect it to be a lot more than gaming, so interactive entertainment business. That should be coming sometime November 2010, and they say that they're going to have 5 million cameras at launch, so there shouldn't be a shortage. Now, Microsoft has said that they will be bundling this with consoles, as well as selling it singularly. Now, we don't have a price for it, again, launching sometime in 2010, but we do expect it to be priced aggressively and designed to be an impulsive buy. So you go to the store, you try out a demo, whatever the case may be, you decide, hey, I want that, and you'll be able to, the pricing should be scaled for you to just be able to pick one up. No word on multiple SKUs, and I doubt they'll do that. I expect them just to release one model that does everything. It wouldn't really seem fair to be able to have different models, Pro and regular, but Microsoft has been known to do something like that in the past. They also talked a lot about their exclusive games and their popular games that'll be coming this year. Halo Reach, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Conviction, Crackdown 2, Mass Effect 2, Alan Wake, and Fable 3 will all be coming this year, and they all look like great titles for the Xbox 360. And I'm really impressed, particularly at Halo Reach and games such as Alan Wake or Splinter Cell Conviction, at how they take advantage of the Xbox 360's current hardware, and I expect those all to be great games. And there will also be multi-platform games that will be excellent coming out this year as well, so it's always a great time to be a gamer. They also mentioned Xbox GameRoom, which is a retro approach to gaming. Basically, they're bringing classic gaming back to the market. Supposedly at launch they'll have 1,000 games released, or in the next 3 years from launch time, it'll be 1,000 games. And I think this is similar to Nintendo's Virtual Console in a sense that it should be games from the past that older people grew up with and enjoyed, and it'll just bring back less complicated times where with Frogger and Pong and things of that nature that are just fun to play and you don't need to know anything, you can just sit down and enjoy. That's really a newy feature. Another thing that I thought was cool was Media Room 2.0 on Xbox. That's their Internet Protocol Television, IPTV, and they announced that a while ago, where essentially you'd be able to use this as a set-top box where you could record or watch live streams of videos or of content from your provider, as well as on-demand services. Now, we hadn't seen anything, any supporters of this IPTV, this Media Room, but AT&T Uverse has signed on. So in the future, coming soon, AT&T Uverse users will be able to use their Xbox 360s as a set-top box to watch all of their content that they pay for and enjoy. And it's really nice to see Media Room taking off. Now, what's cool particularly about Media Room is it's not just going to be on your Xbox, it'll be on your TV, and it can even be on your phone. So that's just a really great, expansion where I'm not exactly sure how they'll do it, but you won't need a device like a Sling box and you won't need a separate set-top box. All these things that you would have to pay for and monthly charges for the set-top box. You already have your Xbox 360. You just attach your provider to it and you'll be good to go. So Media Room is a great thing. Not a lot of people have Uverse, so I would like to see maybe Comcast, Cox, Verizon, Fios pick this up and support it. Although I can definitely see why they wouldn't want to support it, because it's a good thing for the consumer, and these big corporations would prefer if you had to rent a set-top box monthly from them, and they'd have more control over it that way. So that's just my quick review and synopsis of Microsoft CES press conference. For more videos similar to this, I'll be having more recap videos coming soon. YouTube.com/TheRevivedOne. MichaelSherlock.com is where I'm at. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the CES coverage, and have a good day.